Super tram.
Is there any reason we are live? They're just playing music.
Okay. My bad.
Oh. Good evening, everyone. I hope everyone's having an amazing Friday and ready for the weekend, because we are certainly ready for some more Counter-Strike action tonight. We've got 2 matches for you guys, and I'm your host, Supertramp, and yeah, we're going to be having some crazy Counter-Strike today. It's going to be 2 elite bracket matches, and yeah, we're 69% of the way through this tournament. Most of the groups have been defined. This group will be defined after today to see who's in the knockout stages. So it's going to be amped. It's going to be good. So for this evening's matches, the first matches are going to be OG versus DoW RefleXx. So that's going to be a pretty amped one. And then later at 9 p.m. is going to be Visimus versus Gooligans. Now that's going to be a very important match for those guys. They are sitting second and third in their groups, but DoW RefleXx is looking to stay in the top here. They should all make it through to the knockouts, but they obviously want to secure those top spots. So it's going to be a bunch of good Counter-Strike guys, and just a quick shout out to Rebel Gaming for sponsoring this event. They put up amazing tech. They've got amazing Black Friday deals, so check them out. If you need an upgrade, they've got what you need. So check them out, and shout out to Frostbite for they're letting us use their servers. They've got amazing 128 tick Counter-Strike servers. So if you're looking to practice, you need servers for anything, they're your guys. So with that, the casters for this evening is going to be myself and Zanny for the first match, and then the second match will be myself and a new caster for you guys, which we'll chat about before the next match at 9. So Zanny, how's your day going? Your Friday?
Well, it's Friday, so
It's
it's all
Friday.
Gucci. How's yours going?
Yeah, not too bad, not too bad. I'm just glad we can do some Counter-Strike today, and I don't have to work.
Yeah, like it's about time. Like,
Yeah. No, let's I think it's gonna be good. I'm expecting some crazy Counter-Strike in fact today. I mean, we know how good OG is, and DoW RefleXx, they need this win, so everything on the line here for them.
well, from what I've seen from DoW RefleXx as well, I think we're definitely in for a good show. They're both very strong teams, I've seen. So I mean, it's definitely going to be quite the show.
100%, and they actually have got their map picks in, and there's a map pick I'm hoping we'll see. We see DoW RefleXx have chosen Overpass with heads, which is alright.
No, man.
But we have Omni OG with Nuke on
Oh,
tails.
yes.
So there we go.
Yes.
I'm down for
yes.
that. Oh man. Let's hope I mean, we probably shouldn't be biased in terms of these maps, but I certainly am looking forward to casting a Nuke map.
It's not about being biased. I think we just, as casters who have watched all these matches, I think it's just when we hear like a new map arise somewhere, we're like, ooh, can we watch?
Yeah. Oh man. But yeah, so that is the map pick. So I think let's do that coin flip and let these teams get into that map. Alrighty. So it looks like it is tails. So that is going to be Nuke. It is Nuke. Yes.
Yay!
I mean,
finally.
that's a very strong map from OG, if I'm not mistaken. So.
I have not spectated a map from OG on Nuke, but I did edit the highlights for it. And from what I saw, it was insane. The things that the OGs just pulled off, my dude, like.
Yeah,
it was crazy.
No, it's wild. But DoW RefleXx, they should know the map. It is somewhat common. Obviously this tournament it hasn't been as common, but definitely a good map.
The beauty of the elite bracket teams playing is they know basically all the maps. They've been through all of them. They've played on all of them. So it's not like the intermediate bracket where you only have your selected few maps that most players do know.
Yeah. But I heard that the trolls were quite a big fan of the map Nuke.
Definitely. Yeah, we were. 2 of our highest ranked players used to have Nuke set as their map. It was a well practiced map for 2 of the high ranked players. So when we did do coin tosses and stuff, we generally put Nuke in as our map selection. But unfortunately, the last one we had to go with the ghetto of Counter-Strike and select chain.
Oh man, I really wish you guys won the coin toss there. That would have been amazing.
No, it would not have been. It would have
No, it would have been
been.
good.
It would have been rough.
Guys, you can actually vote for who you think is going to win the series. So just type hashtag and the team name. You should see in chat the options if you want to do that. Alrighty. But yeah, we should be jumping into this match shortly. I don't know, Nuke's cool. I love playing on top of Silo. So if any of you guys see me in your comp, just check Silo and I'll be there.
No, my favorite place. The beauty of this map is all the high holes. The hidey holes are all high. So, for instance, my favorite place is to play either on the roof or in heaven.
Ah, yeah, heaven.
Because you've got a really good out view of the site that you're busy speccing. Even when you're going B, heaven on B is also pretty. You can see all the angles except for if you decide to stand behind reactor, and then you can't see the the doors.
Yeah, if I'm on CT, I definitely like to go on top of hut. That's got to be it. You know, on A site, on top of hut, you check squeaky, you check if they're rushing hut. And funny enough, you can even hear if they're on silo from hut. So it's like a very good tactical position.
Remind me that when you should play sometime, and I'll take you into my Nuke map, and I'll show you one of my silver strats, where you have a hidey hole on top of heaven, but they can't see you there until they literally pass the reactor, and then they know you're there. So that is a good strat to use, even though it's silver. But I mean, if it works, works.
Yeah, well, I mean that's close to my bracket, so it should be good. Oh man, we should be jumping into the match shortly, guys. They are just warming up. There's obviously a 2-minute delay, so it shouldn't be too long now. But yeah, this is OG versus DoW RefleXx. It is a best of one. The map is going to be Nuke. So yeah, looking forward to this one.
I'm excited to see who takes this. I have spoken to one of the DoW RefleXx team members before. They seem pretty good. They do put a lot of practice in as well. So I mean, it's definitely going to be quite the match to watch. Definitely
100%.
something to spend some time on.
Yeah. No, look, I've had the luxury of casting some of their matches, and they've definitely put in strong performances. Though they're going to make it to knockouts, so they should be alright in terms of that. But if they win this, they should actually jump up a couple slots in their group. So it's actually quite a big match for them. Alrighty. Sorry guys, it looks like the match is going to start, so I think we're going to just jump right into that. Sorry if I interrupted you there, Zen.
Oh no, it's okay. The match has started, now the real stuff starts.
Yeah, we see they off to a crazy start. I'm not 100% sure where the terrorists are. Oh yeah, they're rushing outside. Alrighty.
Yeah, no, they're definitely rushing outside. Yeah, having a knife fight on this map is definitely something else. So many spots you can actually go to if you have this.
Oh man, they're jumping at each other, just going down there. But it's looking pretty good for DoW RefleXx so far. They bring down one. That's 2v2, 1v2, and now a 1v1. And they actually have the same amount of HP. And Sanity coming in with the plays. Man,
that was. Why did I just? Wow.
I think DoW RefleXx were ahead there in the knife round, and then they just slowly lost it there.
Yeah, no, definitely. Something that I would like to see in Counter-Strike eventually is you see all these pretty bought knives, like having each of them have their own like damage that they give. Because I mean, I can promise you
that would be pay to win, right?
Yeah, but I mean, if you look at that hook knife, I can think that it does more damage than the other ones. I'm just saying.
No, you're 100% right. I'm sure they should technically do different damage. I mean, if you look at that, I think it's Suda has the bow knife, or Bowie knife, or that thing's huge.
Yeah, I mean,
it's like
that
close
really
to a machete.
Exactly, and then like it does the same damage as the normal.
They're pushing ramp. They're moving quite quickly through it, but they have spotted this, and it looks like the devs is going to rotate very quickly down vents. And they're actually on site, but the headshot's coming through onto Z-Time. And do they notice that Vulcan is hiding on site? He is going to spot it, and he gets a headshot into devs. That's a pretty good trade there. In fact, they do bring down another one. Oh, Pseudo. Oh, he'll go down to Vulcan as well.
I mean, if you look at the situation as it stands, the CT did rotate super fast. Once the bomb was spotted, definitely communication is a very strong point of the OGs. Leaving
100%.
them with a 1v4 right now.
Yeah, we'll see what Snacks Attacks decides to do. He is wandering and lurking around there. In fact, he's going to be pushing. Oh, I think they heard him there. So I'm going to try and flash him out.
Seems like he's not sure what to do right now.
They just double closed the doors there on him.
He is definitely in danger,
Oh,
but he
picks
does
up
take one
insanity.
down.
He's going to spot another one here. Can he bring down Synapse? It looks like he's just going to back down there. He doesn't have a lot of time, and I don't think it's worth here surviving this round, actually. Oh,
And
Synapse.
he gets dropped.
Yeah, no,
Having the first round go to OG. I mean, OG did have a very strong rotate there.
yeah.
I think once the buy starts coming in, I think that's when the real fun starts beginning. We can actually see
Yeah, I mean, speaking
what
of
is going to
buys,
happen.
look at that buy coming from OG. 4 SMGs and 1 rifle. That's that's a strong first buy.
Yeah, no, definitely. But that could also mean that they take this round, as their weapons are stronger and has faster fire rate than what the pistol does.
Yeah, in fact,
So at the end of the day,
here, outside almost brings down Freaks. In fact, they will bring him down. Yeah, those higher rate guns are working for them here. In fact, they find another one, Shay, going down, and in fact, they're actually almost rotating in onto this bomb.
this is a very dangerous game to play buying on the second round. But I mean, apparently it's really working for them.
Oh, man, he comes up and he actually gets the kill. Wow, he had to do that very quickly. I don't think
My
Snacks
heart
Attack
sank.
expected that.
My heart sank. So that is another one for the OG with no fatalities on the CT side. So that means they all keep their SMGs, but you get a full buy from the T side as well. Full rifles, AK-47s. So now the fun begins. Now we get to see what is going to shake in this game.
I mean, from a gun perspective, they certainly have the advantage here. I'd say, oh man, they actually the spot insanity. Pseudo with that AK, and I mean, this is what you're speaking about. This sort of return buy. They're just sitting with SMGs against AKs now.
Ooh.
Oh man, Pseudo, careful, dude. You gotta know that there's someone sitting on hut there. Oh, he is gonna push up. He's not checking. Oh, he looks up, but I mean, it is so difficult to take the guy out on hut, and that is why I enjoy playing on hut. Oh, I think they spotted the guy outside here.
I mean, Z-Time is currently outside. He is in danger because there is a few people that has like acknowledged his existence outside. So
we see
I mean,
Shay's going to be pushing down a ramp check behind you. The headshot's coming through. A double headshot. Man, they certainly... Wow, what a round from OG. I mean, they were up against AKs then with SMGs. They held their angles so tightly. It was... I mean, you know, they negated that range difference.
I mean, as a CT team, they have a full stack of AKs and 1 AWP. So, I mean, maybe the RefleXx did not... Yeah, they maybe should not have bought AKs that round. Maybe stuck with some SMGs. Because, I mean, looking at the OG's strong defense, I don't know if it's a good idea to give that powered weapon to them.
Looks like they're through Squeaky. They spot each other there, but Shay unfortunately can't push through. Oh, but the headshot through the smoke. I mean, their shots are so good on OG right now. Oh man, they're trying to push to the ramp, but it looks like Vulcan. He's not even waiting for them. He's just pushing them. I mean, he gets a 3K there, gets a bomb carrier down. What a play from him.
I must say that this is a match that is way too fast-paced for my liking. Yeah, the reaction time needs to be insane.
Yeah, no. I mean, look, the rotations I mean, at the moment they're not even rotating, but they're so aggressive from OG. You know, they get the 1 or 2 pickoffs and then they start applying the pressure on the map.
Yeah, no, definitely. But I do feel like the DoW reflexes are gonna make a strong comeback.
Yeah,
I mean, they're only 4 rounds behind. It's just to get to know your opponent.
Yeah, it's still early days. We do see an AWP being picked up and 4 AKs. So they decide to go. Looks like they're just going to play Hut. I would have thought they might have pushed outside slightly. Please check Hut. You guys have got to check out. Oh, he swings out and he gets the headshot onto Devs. This could be the site, and potentially they could take the gun. They're rushing onto site. They know that there's a guy behind them. Oh, they flash, but they're running through. And Sledge is just absolutely going ham on them. Oh. Insanity playing in heaven. Looks like Snacks Attacks is there in Squeaky Boom. Silence will get him. Oof. It looked good there for DoW reflexes. I mean, that was a good execute.
No, definitely. Pseudo just popped off for a second there. But unfortunately, Sledge just...
Yeah, he popped off on his own there as well.
He was having a moment. He realized it was his and he took it.
The one thing though is when they took site, they, you know, it was so quick. They didn't have time to check heaven. They didn't have time to check all their angles, and you know that. Well, they're pushing aggressively with the AWP, but Vulcan is an aggressive player, I must say. He's, you know, he pushed up ramps, he pushed up Hut now. I mean, he did that with an AWP. In fact, oh wow, Insanity gets Shay, but Suda will bring down Devs.
I mean, the OGs are playing a very aggressive CT. Something that you don't often see because it's a very, very risky game to play. But it seems to be working.
Yeah, you can see the comms are very good. You know, they know where they can push and where they can't. Probably from the calls from their teammates. You know, like, you know, ramps clear, you can push it, or they're sitting in lobby, or you know.
No, definitely. But we are at a...
Oh man, Devs with the cheeky knife, and as we're talking about it, that's an aggressive play.
I mean, we're sitting at a 4v2 situation. Snack Attack has shown some beautiful plays right there, but we also do get freaks taking them out with the Galil. Ooh, Snack Attack taking a fall.
Unfortunately, Freaks is in a bit of a freaky situation. Yeah, sitting with
he's in a pickle.
Yeah, no, I mean, I mean, he's got to try and save, right? I don't think he can contest it. Oh, he's gonna push onto that. Oh, but there is Sledge sitting there waiting for him. Oof,
I mean,
what do you think they should do now? I mean, the economy is a little bit rough right now, but it's definitely not out of control just yet.
This is the part where restrat comes into play. There's definitely a restrat that needs to happen. If you look at that, OG is 6 in the lead of DoW Reflex. They really have to try something different before they fall behind way too much, and it's impossible to come back.
Yeah, look, they haven't pushed any sides too hard just yet. They spot the guy. Oh, but Synapse is there with the headshot. Spots a second. Is he gonna get more there? Looks
this
like
is
Insanity
such an insane.
Oh, they actually mollied them off there.
Oh.
Oh man, double headshot. Snacks Attacks will fall, leaving Z-Time on his own. But this was a full save, or at least a deagle save. So
Synapse is taking the 3k right now. Will he get the last one, make it a 4k, or will Z-Time actually just save his weapon or his armor?
Yeah, I think he's just got to go for it, you know. Maybe he can get a kill and get a gun. I think saving might be a bit tricky. I mean, they've already saved up a good amount of cash, so they should get a full buy next round. But I mean, he can try and get a gun here, you know. It not only hurts the economy, but buffs your own. If he dies, it's not the biggest deal. And it looks like he is going to push towards the bottom. He's going to spot one. Can he bring him down? No. Dev says no. And puts Z-Time down.
Dev's pulled a Lord of the Rings. You shall not pass.
And he didn't pass. Oh man.
Oh no.
But we see a card gun and AWP coming out in AK. Then they should buy up on AKs. Yeah, there we go. Awesome stuff. Yeah, so pretty interesting. I think, you know, they should play maybe outside. Looks like they are going to push a couple outside.
I feel like a cot gun could make the world of a difference. A cot gun in the right hands is very dangerous.
Oh man, I spot the gun silo. Sorry, he saw just the clip of his head and actually brought it down. Oh, and they see Pseudo. Man, oh man. But Z-Time does bring signups back. Wow, the back and forth plays are real here.
Oof. I am lost for words right now. It was a strong strat to play for a DoW RefleXx right there. They did take out Synapse, which is a very strong AWPer. But will that suffice? Will that have them take them on?
Oh man, Snack's just pushing out there to ramp and just gets picked off. And that's just Z-Time. In fact, Z-Time gets Insanity. Probably looking to save this off.
Yeah, that would be a great idea. But he does have bombs, so he could do a sneaky plant. But unfortunately for him, OG is on their game, and they are already stacking, waiting for him to pass over to Secret.
Yeah.
They're just waiting for him.
The headshot comes through. That was so quick from their side. I mean, he was walking quite slowly, but you know, he saw a clip of him and he just unloaded onto Z-Time. Was it Z-Time?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was Z-Time.
Alrighty. Yeah, a bit tough situation here for DoW RefleXx. Obviously, OG are very good, and they're certainly showing it here.
Ooh, Pseudo
It's a Vulcan there, yeah.
takes the first pick of the round.
If I'm not
It
mistaken,
seems like the T's are playing much more aggressive than what they used to.
oh man, what a play! They get sledged down. This should be a reasonably easy bomb plant here. They need to check them. Oh, they get it straight! Synapse is now the one on his own here, and yeah, a bit of a changes of the tides here. I mean,
this aggressive play coming in from DoW RefleXx really is paying off for them. Oh
man, he got him like just through the smoke there. In fact, he finds freaks as well. Man, oh man.
Somebody needs to stop him. He is crazy with that AWP of his.
Yeah, look, he swaps for the AK, but they need to be careful. Oh no, but they get him! They get him in the crossfire. I mean, that's a good round from DoW RefleXx. I like that aggressive play, you know, they didn't give them time to react. It was, you know.
I think OG was just so used to them doing passive that once they started playing very aggressive, they did not expect it, and it just came out of
also,
nowhere.
The entry frags were like very quick. I mean, the one that they got, I'm not sure what that place is called, but in the window there on B side, you know, they got the headshot there. That was very well done. Set them up for a good. Oh man, Synapse is playing outside. He's doing such good work here. In fact, they do spot him though. They shoot him through the smoke. So
He's leaving a trade though, but Dave's is waiting for them inside of Secret, just waiting for them to push. Insanity as well, holding that angle, just waiting for them.
Ooh, that's a bomb
and he
as
takes
well.
that bomb.
They can Somali. They're gonna have to push him very quick. So they're trying to push, but the headshots come through, and the bomb's even further into Secret there. Wow. But they're gonna get a couple trades here. They'll bring down one. But now they're holding very tight angles. I think OG are being very careful here. 1 or 2 headshots in the game this round will change.
I mean, it leaves them at a 2v3, which is still possible, but Dave will take down Snack Attack, and Vulcan will take down Z-Time.
Yeah, unfortunately, I must say, Synapse played an amazing outside there. I mean, not only did he almost bring down the guy in silo, he got one through the smoke. And he almost, if I'm not mistaken, he almost got another player there.
Yeah,
he's very close to them.
His pre-fire on angles are insane. He knows exactly where to pre-fire at what time, and it's really showing that there's a lot of practice that has gone into this map, particularly. Ooh, Vulcan.
Vulcan with the double headshot. Oh man. But I mean, unfortunately, Pseudo is on his own here. I mean, best of luck to him in this round. It is going to be a tough one. He's only got a Glock with no armor as well. Actually, where is he? Let's go have a look. Oh, he's playing outside. Wonder if they're gonna find him. It looks like there is someone pushing out to him.
I mean, this is a very sticky situation, knowing that you only have a pistol, you're the only one alive. Having to face 4 players with weapons, definitely stressful.
I mean, he's gonna push into an ult. Oh, yeah, he repeats and got taken out by Synapse.
That was a very quick use, Johnny, and Johnny got sat down. Whew.
Alrighty, I mean they do buy up 2 AWPs, a card gun, 2 AKs, so I mean yeah.
I mean I've seen DoW RefleXx do some damage outside now with them 2 AWPs.
Yeah.
I think, you know, they could potentially take the round for themselves if they do.
Being aggressive. Squeaky, they don't spot the gun. Oh, he almost brings down 2, but they lose Pseudo and Snacks attacks in that play. In fact, they'll lose Freaks outside. Oh, last guy's on silo. He gets absolutely lasered down on top of their silo. Man, oh man, I mean, I thought they would have been, you know, 2 AWPs there, potentially play outside, but I mean, do you see how quickly and aggressively OG were on them in through Huts and through Squeaky? It was quite something.
That was definitely something. I think how OG decided to counter the DoW RefleXx with their aggressive plays is by playing even more aggressive towards them, which worked definitely. And then I want to say, Super Tramp, that's why you don't go on silo and stay there, because you could be the last man and take a fall.
Yeah, no, I mean, I die on silo all the time, but Snacks attack is going to bring down Vulcan, and that is a good pick-off. I mean, an aggressive play with an AWP, and I mean, Z-Time can rotate over there and get that AWP.
I mean, by the looks of it, when they do rush aggressive inside, it seems to work much better than when they try to do it outside. I think with Synapse outside, it makes it very difficult to rush outside.
100%. Oh, we see Synapse going down, Pseudo's there, but they're going to get Sledge and Death and Insanity getting a couple of picks there. Man, oh man. As quick as DoW RefleXx get some picks, OG's there to claim some more.
Ooh. Leaving only Snacks attack left. But he does have an AK, so he could potentially get a few picks before
being a little
leaving
cheeky,
the building.
A little sneaky fish, I think it was. Oh, he finds Sledge and just drops him. But yeah, that was a good play to pick up Sledge.
Yeah, no, definitely. But you do see Insanity trying to flank him. He's going to go into ladder room, try and flank him, while Devs keeps him busy and make sure that he's focused on A main rather than what is going on behind him.
Yeah, you see the couple shots coming through. He's just trying to fake it out. He knows that he's got a teammate rotating through. But there's not enough time, so probably just a save coming from Snacks.
Where is this guy?
Oh man, he's gonna potentially spot one as he comes around the corner. He does, he gets steps. He could even get a... Oh man. I mean, well done to him. I mean, he saved an AWP there, not just an AK.
That kind of reminded me of our first Ninja Defuse, when you expect something and something completely different happens.
Yeah, 100%. We do see a bit of a aggressive play here on the Oh, they peek into Vulcan, but he's not pushing this round. Alrighty, let's see what they can do here. It is 4v5. Oh man, they tag Z-Time there. They're trying to trade with Vulcan, but it's just not going so well.
It's definitely looking like the rougher side of things, but I do mean it is OG's map selection, and it's not a very popular map amongst the groups. So I mean, it could potentially be why DoW RefleXx is having such a hard time coming back from this.
Z-Time scoped him in the head, but it looks like he's on his own versus Insanity. Oh, but Pseudo gets picked up there, and what a... I mean, this has been the dream start from OG.
Sure, this is definitely one of the harder games that I have spectated. But then again, it is easier to play CT on this map than what it is to play T. So
100%.
it could potentially mean that DoW RefleXx can obtain a few rounds when they do switch over, which would be in the next round, giving them a few rounds to play around with.
Yeah, we do see some aggressive plays, but Vulcan is so aggressive with this orb, just holding just the inside hut. Man, oh man. Looks like Sledge will pick up Z time, and we'll see if they push anywhere.
Leaving us at a 3v5 once again. Oh, and he just peeked his head through the smoke, man.
Oh, but Shay
Oh, Shay!
lands on his head, and then just P90s all the way down the vents. Oh man, that was an awesome play.
Oh, I think that's gonna be my favorite part of this whole match. Just Shay coming in with that P90.
In Dota, we have a thing where it's like when you're coming in with the woo, it's like when you're making like a crazy play. Oh, it's gonna peek onto B side. They do spot him in the headshots there. Sledge, the king with the AK, and he picks up another one spraying through the door. Wow. What a half. Good half.
Jinx, show me a soda. We're
Hey?
both like, wow.
Wow. Oh man. Maybe that's what the sound the Phoenix makes.
Wow.
Wow.
No, that's Owen.
That's what?
You know that Owen guy, he's an actor.
Owen Wilson.
Yeah, I just want to say, I couldn't remember if it was Winston or Wilson or whatever. But he does the wow.
Wow. Oh yeah, he does. Yeah. So he's a bit of a meme.
He's a big meme.
Looks like we're actually seeing some dualies coming out from Freaks here. But OG being very careful here. They know someone's in secret. In fact, Secret's pushing out. They know this. Oh, goes for the headshot. Doesn't quite get him now. They know there's someone on silo. Oh man, they're going to bring down Z-Time. Good start from OG here. In fact, they bring down Shay as well. So they have sight now.
Just see that body dropping from high.
Yeah. Let the bodies hit the floor.
Rough, man. I mean, this is a very, very difficult play. Definitely not DoW RefleXx's strongest map. But I mean, they are putting up quite the fight.
Look, they're playing against, I would say, one of the top seeded teams in the tournament. So, you know, obviously, you know, it is going to be a tough match. You know, you want to build up to playing them. You know, you need to, obviously, when you get down into the knockout stages, there's bans, there's multiple maps. So yeah, you take that all into account.
I mean, right now, as the situation stands, I think DoW RefleXx is just ready to just come and knock out a few of these rounds. They really need to. Oh, and that game.
GG, well played.
I even stopped there. That was GG.
Yeah, that was a tough round. I think, you know, DoW RefleXx, they can hold their heads up. They had some good rounds. You know, it wasn't the easiest of games, but
Definitely.
I mean, well done to OG. You know, they're consistent. They're very reliable in terms of their play style, which is it's always good to see.
Yeah, no, OG was very consistent and they played very firm. Yeah. Definitely a lot of practice that went in on this map. Their communications are on point.
You know, it takes a lot to be that aggressive and you know, be able to check each other, flash each other in, you know, and especially when you're being on nuke, you know, as you're rotating, you can just get picked off from multiple angles. There can be lurkers, you know, you got to check your corners very carefully. As you mentioned, lots of hardy holes.
Yeah, no, definitely. But the OG team, they really had a very strong play on that map. Really making it terrifying to maybe face them eventually.
Yeah, I see Vulcan's in chat and he says, practice for who? I've been playing COD all day. Oh,
okay, man. Buddy.
If you play Warzone, Vulcan, hit me up, dude. I'm looking for people to jam Warzone with.
Yeah, he will sit on silo for you.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Awesome stuff. Yeah, so that's game one done and dusted, guys. Unfortunately, there is a big break until the next match. So we will be taking a break. We're just going to play some music. So join us at 9 o'clock to catch that match. That match is going to be Gooligans versus Visimus. So that's going to be a very exciting match, which will be up at 9 o'clock. So we're just going to take a break and we'll see you guys then. And thank you, Zanny, for casting that match with me. It was awesome.
No problem. Have a good one.
We'll see you too.
Bye.
Cheers.